Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some Farming Simulator 25. This is Rock, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and don't forget to comment and chat. And if you're watching on a replay, don't forget to comment down below. All that stuff for you is free. Helps me and the channel grow. We are still in July, I believe. We have quite a few contracts we can do. So we're going to do as many as possible. Because I really would like to buy another field. We are going to be planting canola in our field. Right here. So, but we got to get that one ready. So let's see what we got. See what we got available. Alright, so we have a cultivating contract. We'll get that. Alright, let's get cultivation done and then we'll do the fertilizing contracts last. Alright. We have all the equipment we need for now. We won't need to buy any more equipment other than I would like to get a second tractor, but that's gonna require a good bit of money, and also I want to get another piece of land at least first. Let's get our anyway, we are gonna get as many of these contracts done as possible. I know we have this one. There was some fertilizing contracts, I think a plowing contract or two, and there could be another harvesting contract pop up, but they may pop up next month. But hopefully this month and next month we'll be getting lots of contracts because I really want to have um, another field, because I would like to get either some wheat or barley planted. Probably wheat, actually, is what I will plant out of the two. But we most likely are going to plant canola in our field we just harvested oats from. That way we will have a crop growing in it. Bell Raptors Still tempting. We may end up buying that because those contracts are easy to do, um, and that's all we would use it for. And I actually enjoy doing those, so we may end up buying that if we make enough money here. Um, those contracts come up pretty often. I mean, we need mowers too. Mowing contracts would be really. I'm not going to buy mowers until I have a second tractor. Second tractor is going to be our next after another piece of land. I think a second tractor is going to be our next big purchase, um, because I really want to be able to put a worker on some contracts while we're doing other things. Like, I'll have to do bill wrapping contracts. I'll have to do the fertilizing and stuff like that. Those are easy. I'll probably do workers on like cultivating and or plowing. Um, I do apologize. I've got a little bit of pneumonia and my throat's kind of messed up from coughing. But we're going to get through it. We've got 3 more streams to do after this one today, so I did sleep a little bit longer than normal. I normally stream at 10:30 and then sleep at 1, but yeah, I was yawning too bad and wasn't feeling good, so I went ahead and slept. Now I'll be doing back to back to back to back streams, so I will be here pretty much all day. Take about a 30-minute break in between each stream. So we'll be streaming this till about 1, I think, and then from 1:30 to 3:30 we'll be doing Grocery Store Tycoon. From 4 to 7 we'll be doing I don't remember. I think it's Yard Sale Simulator. And then from 8:30 to whenever I get ready to go to bed, we will be doing our American Truck Simulator Community Convoys, which anybody is free to join. You just have to be watching to get the password. There will be no mods in that whatsoever, just vanilla trucking. So if you have a modded truck or modded parts or anything like that, you'll need to get a vanilla truck to be able to play with us. It's easier to set up convoys that way. Alright. Alright, let's look again and see what we got. See, I want these bill wrapping contracts so bad. Alright, no more cultivation. We do have another oat field we can harvest, which is right by our house. So we'll do that. We're going to do the plowing contracts next, because that may allow us to buy the bill wrapper. And then I could put the worker on harvesting that field. Alright, let's go get our this field's already got weeds growing in it. I just got through cultivating it. Because that bill wrapping is going to give us a lot of money. because they come up every 3 months or so. So let's go ahead and get the plowing contracts done. And then we will probably buy the bill wrapper and do those contracts, and have the worker do the oat harvest. Alright, we're going here 126 and 72. 72 is down this way. 126 is across the road. Alright, so we're going to get these done. And I think we're going to buy the bell wrapper and we're going to do those contracts. And we'll do the fertilizing contracts last. We are going to put a worker on the harvesting contract. Let's head over to 126. sure we're in the right place. We are. $22,000. Real quick, I'm gonna jump over to our harvester and get that worker going. We'll get this little strip done. Let's go ahead and grab that contract. Just make sure. Yeah. let's go ahead and put worker on that. Actually, there we go. All right, we'll let him do that. Alright, almost done with these. He's about halfway through with that harvesting contract. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it. That puts us enough to buy the bell wrapper. So let's go ahead and do that. Not enough money. Oh, we gotta. Okay, that's fine. We'll do the contract and then he can, when he finishes that harvesting contract, we'll be able to do that. Let's go ahead and jump over here. He has done a good job. He missed a little bit. We're going to grab it. Every little bit helps. It is going to our production, which just means we don't have to worry about overselling. And we'll be able to grab a little bit of extra. Let's just park this right here for now. Alright, let's go ahead and complete that. And then let's get our bell wrapper. We want to tag and buy. Alright, let's go pick up our bell wrapper. We'll go back to the farm, fill it with diesel, drop off the plow, and we're going to do some bell wrapping contracts. Just drop this down here. Check something real quick. Alright, it does do both. Okay, cool. Not sure about that. final bit or plow here. Alright, bill wrapping contracts. Alright, we're going to accept them all. Alright, so let's see here. 53, 61, 79, 83 is all over here, and 114 is over there. So we'll do 53 first, is closest. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this. Do what? Okay. That's new. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? Never used this one. This may have been a mistake. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be different. I thought this was the one I'd used before, but it is not. Alright, we're going to have to do a little bit something different, but we can make this work. So this is going to be as quick as I thought it was, but hey, it's something different. Piece of equipment I've never used. So it'd be more ideal if we had a front loader. Still didn't take very long though. Let's go ahead and fold it up. Alright, next field. 61. Let's leave that there. Let's go grab our trailer, convert it to a bale trailer for now. Let's go and accept that contract. This is probably going to cost us a little bit to do that. To customize, and we want to oh, we can't convert it. I don't know if it'll pick up bales or not. Oh yeah, we can do it. We just gotta make it a bale trailer. should pick up bales. Shift on. Oh, you gotta do that every time. Okay. Not as conventional as I would like, but this will be good enough. We can pick up the other ones while we're wrapping. So let's go ahead and unload. Alright. Let's go ahead and unfold this. Should want to move it right here. And then unfold it. Start moving these over. Alright. And what we'll probably do is sell this bell wrapper and buy the other one when we can. But we'll use it until we can afford the other one, because I do want the bell wrapper. Which is the one that I want. $62,000. That's the one I want. Yeah, either one of those. Actually, that one is. Yeah, I think we'll go with. I think this is the one we have. Yeah. We'll look at it here in a minute. We're going to do this a little unconventionally. place. Not the right way to do it, and I realize that. Okay. 79. Down this way. It's a big field. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's drop this here. Go ahead and unfold it. Let's go pick up the bales from the other side of the field. Yeah, this isn't the bell wrapper I thought it was. But that's okay. We're going to use it. Let's go get these that are far away. Let's grab that one. Unload these by the wrapper and then just carry the rest of them over. Go get the furthest one. Yeah, this isn't the ideal way to do it, but this is what we have, and we need the money. It's a cheap piece of equipment. like I said, not the most conventional way of doing this, but we will get the regular bill wrapper. I'm not even sure this, I've never seen this one before. I thought I was buying a different one, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and use it for these contracts, and then we'll sell it, and I will eventually buy the other one. Or we may just buy an auto load bale trailer and get a front loader attachment, but I hate using those even more than what I'm doing now. But this still isn't taking a very long time to do them. I don't know, I may hold on to it. We'll see. It is going to make us a lot of money. We still got 2 more contracts to go. Through these over this way. Now I won't be doing this again like I'm doing it. We'll figure out another way to do it. Let's go pick up a few of these faraway ones. about through with this one. We got one more. Now, like I said, I won't be doing it this way again. I will probably get rid of this wrapper and buy the other one. I do want the ability to wrap bales at some point. Buying one with a wrapper is just way more expensive, so yeah. And I didn't know this bale wrapper was even a thing, so I had no idea what was going on when I bought it, and that's my bad. So we're just improvising. But we won't do this again. We will figure out another way. We'll buy the other bale wrapper. Put one through there. Alright. We'll just go down here and do it. At least this one's not as many. It'll be faster for us to just do this. Like I said, I know, not ideal. Not ideal at all. I don't mind using super strength to pick up the bales, but having to carry them this far, not really what I want to do. Because I will be using the liftable bales mod on anything that I bale myself, but we don't have a baler, so. But at least this one's not going to take long. Got one or two more bales? Yeah, two more.
Alright, we're just going to go ahead and sell this. Alright, we used it for a little while. Alright, let's see how much money that made. So we're actually... Alright, so bale wrapper. That's the one that we just had. I could have swore I had one that pulled behind that did square bales. That was one of these. I mean, this one does, but I could have swore it was that one. Now, this one looks like... Yeah. We'll just get this one, I guess. Could have swore it was the blue one, that's why I bought it. But we'll get that when we can. Let's go get the fertilizer spreader. I'm doing pretty good, Josh. How are you, bud? Oh, that's fine, man. It's all good. Everybody's got real life. You can always watch it on the replay later if you want to, but it's not... You don't have to catch every stream. I do appreciate you watching them, but you don't have to catch them all. I miss a lot of my friends' streams because of me doing the same thing, so I don't get to watch as much of YouTube as I used to. Alright, let's go ahead and go to contracts here. We're going to get all these. Alright, let's double check these harvesting and make sure. Yeah, those are all other things. Mowing, rock removal, spraying, stone picking. Alright, so that's pretty much all we can do. Is these fertilizer contracts. Let's go fill up our spreader. There we go. Not what I wanted to hit. There we go. Alright. So let's see. 119.12. so where's 12? 12. Yeah, so we'll do 39, 41, 12, and then 119 and 97. Okay. We're going to be doing convoys, but I don't know if Smoke will be joining me. It'll be community convoys for anybody to join, so anybody that's watching the stream can join and play with me. But that will be at 8:30 tonight. Um, at 4, we're going to be doing yard sale simulator. And then at 8:30, we'll be doing American Truck Simulator with convoys. And that, like I said, anybody that's watching will be able to join and play, up to 8 people. But yeah, I won't be doing that until 8:30 tonight. More people can join me at night than they can in the early afternoon and morning. So I'm gonna do that at 8:30 tonight, where people can join in and play with me. But we will be doing that tonight. Like I said, I don't know if he'll be joining or not. That's left up to him. We do that on Mondays together. But like I said, I should have at least 1 or 2 people hopefully joining me tonight for convoys. So you'll see me driving a different truck. I don't care where you watch me, man. If you want to watch me on your phone while you're sitting on the toilet, I don't care. I just appreciate you watching. Uh, I am not going to say I haven't done it, because I have. But yeah, I do appreciate you watching. And don't feel bad about missing streams. I mean, you can't watch every single stream. I don't get to watch all the ones I would like to watch. So, but that's why they're recorded and put on YouTube. So you can watch them later if you choose. Let's make sure we are in 12, but I believe we are. We are. Let's go ahead and put our... Oh no, we don't need it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay on the video. I'm trying to work it to where it's not doing that, but it is a little bit ahead. I'm still learning about some of that stuff, so. Same here. I'm in Central Time as well. Oh, they're just random on the map. I don't own any animals right now. I will do cows at some point, but we ain't got that kind of money right now. Yeah, we'll be doing cows, water buffalo, chickens, and goats on this playthrough, but it's going to be a little while. It's alright. It's alright. I'm still new at this myself, so I've only been streaming a little over a month, so. I've been doing videos for 9 months, but I've only been streaming for a little over a month. But once we get done with these contracts, we're going to go back and get our field ready. We're going to go ahead and plant canola in it and try and purchase a new field if we can get one that's close by to our farm. Alright. Now we gotta head down to 119. Um, I don't personally, but okay. I like tractor pulls, so I just don't get to do any of that kind of stuff anymore. I'm kind of confined to the house. Because if I do too much walking, I'll end up losing my other foot, and I don't want that to happen. So bad enough only having the one. Let's see, 7, I think it's this one. Okay. Yeah, I live in the city, so I don't get to see that anymore. My grandfather used to have a lot of wild turkeys on his place, and we used to hunt those, but he's been gone quite a while now. My cousin still does a lot of hunting down there, but I don't get to do that stuff anymore. Don't do very good walking on uneven ground, so with my prosthetic, it's kind of hard to walk on uneven surfaces. Alright, let's go ahead and accept all those. Alright, let's go back and get our field ready for get it done, get it planted. We gotta fertilize it, then plow it, and then plant it. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be planting canola, so we'll have a crop in the ground. And our plan is to get another field that we can plant wheat in. So we'll have wheat growing over the winter. And then hopefully by springtime we'll have a couple of more fields that we can plant things in. But we will be getting another field. Hopefully one that doesn't have anything in it. Unless it won't have wheat in it. So, yeah. We won't be able to do that. But yeah. Cancer's tough. I lost my dad to cancer a year ago. Well, yesterday actually. A year ago yesterday, I lost my dad to cancer. Cancer's a tough thing. Get our field fertilized here. Let's get our plow. And I'm going to put a worker on the plow while I'm looking at fields to see which one I want to purchase. Get after it, sir. Alright, so let's go into the map here. Alright, now we want to purchase fields through here. Now this one is 60,000. Let's see, let's visit that. Alright, it's already got sorghum in it, which we can harvest next month, I think. Let's see. Yep. So we'll be able to harvest this and then turn around and plant wheat. That's going to be our best bet, I do believe. So we're going to buy this field. It already has a crop in it. Alright. Alright, we can go ahead and take over for him. So that field right there is now ours. That one over there in front of the factory, and it has a crop in it that we can harvest next month, and then we'll be able to plant wheat in it, and then hopefully we can, make enough money doing contracts to buy another field. And if we do, we'll probably plant barley in it. Now I think I'm going to end up moving my water filler station because it's kind of in the way of this field. But so we own two fields now. I would really like to get this field next to us, but it's expensive. Much more expensive than the other one anyway. But it just depends on how much money we can make between now and August. The end of August. Of course, we could actually go till September because we can still plant barley and wheat in September. But we will just have to see. I really would like to get that field, but I don't know if we're going to make that much money. It would be nice, but I don't see us making enough money to buy that one, because I would like to take part of that field and extend my yard a little bit to have more room to park equipment and put down production buildings. But now we do own another. Oh, I missed a corner there. Grab that. We need every little piece so we can get as much as we can off of it. But we will be planting canola here. We'll harvest the sorghum next month, which we will be going to after I get this field planted. And we will go ahead and harvest that crop. And that will allow us to make a little bit more flour for our factory to make bread. But we're going to plant this first, and then we'll move on to August. We're going to have to make 2 passes, but that's alright. Now I'm going to put a worker planting this field, and I'm going to fast forward time a little bit just to make sure one of these fields don't come harvesting. I'm not going to worry about doing anything else, but if there's a harvesting contract, I will try to do it. So let's go ahead and put worker. Oh, nope, I don't want to plant grass. There we go. What? Oh, we could plant it. No. We can't. We can't plant it till next month. Alright, well, I guess we're done. We'll plant it next month. I was thinking you could plant it in July, but it's August. Alright, well, let's go ahead, double check our contracts. Nothing so far. You know what? We'll just go ahead and the next month. That way we can get him planning and we can start harvesting. Alright. Now we can plant canola. Alright. You, sir, get after it. Alright, we are going to go harvest our sorghum field over here. But first I'm going to move this. This is in the way. And we're gonna put it back down. And we're gonna put it, put it right. Actually, yeah. Put it right there. It won't be in the way there. Alright, let's get over here and harvest our field. Now, I'm hoping to have a lot of harvesting contracts in this month. So, but we won't know until we look, and we ain't gonna worry about that until we get our fields done. So, now this won't be a very good yield on this field because it had weeds and stuff in it, but we'll get a little bit of our money back, sort of. I mean, we're gonna get money through products. Because we can turn this into flour, and then that flour can be turned into bread, which will make us more money. We're almost done here with our sorghum field that we just purchased. And it's gotten a lot more than I thought. Over 10,000 liters, so I wasn't expecting but about 8 or 10. 8 to 10, but we have over 10, so I ain't gonna complain about it. Might even hit 11. Possibly, yeah, we're gonna hit 11. So that'll be a lot of flour, which is good. Let's get this last little bit. Alright. Cut this off. How's he coming on our planting up here? Looks like he is coming along pretty good, actually. He's almost done with the headlands, then he'll get started on... Oh, we got all kind of pallets to sell today. Alright, let's go ahead and go into our production here. We're going to turn sorghum flour on. Alright, let's see what kind of contracts harvesting wise we can get. Won't be able to do a lot right now. Alright, what we got? Yep, red beets can't do. Green beans can't do. Potatoes can't do. Okay. We do have a couple of cultivating contracts, but our tractor is going to be busy, so this will. Let's go ahead and fast forward time till noon. See if any of these other harvesting contracts pop up. So I would love to do those. Because our tractor is going to be tied up for a while because it's got to fertilize, plow, and plant our other field as well. Alright, let's check again. So one more cultivating contract. This is all stuff we can't do. I was really hoping for the sorghum fields. Alright, let's see. Let's go to map. Yeah, see all these fields that are ready to be harvested. And we can't harvest any of them right now. I would love to be able to harvest some of these fields. I mean, there's lots of them ready, but a lot of them are things we can't do. If we look here, let's look at wheat. 154. It's not ready yet. Okay. 139. Yeah, they're not going to be ready. Let's look for sorghum here. Where's sorghum? Sorghum. Alright, so 156. See, it's ready for harvest. We're just not getting the contract. Let's refresh. Yep, same ones. So we'll just park our harvester right here. Sorry, bub. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward till about 3 o'clock. And if we don't get any, we just won't have them. Of course it would be raining. This will fast forward till it quits raining. Alright, so that does leave us a little time. Alright, let's refresh. Alright, so we got some cultivating. Okay, there is some harvesting. Still the same ones, yep. Okay. Well, we're not going to get very many contracts. We do have a plowing contract and a few cultivation contracts, but we're going to have to do those after we finish our fields, because if I'm not mistaken, we can plant wheat. Wheat. It is, oh, well, we can't plant it till September. Okay, that's fine. We actually could go ahead and do the contracts once he gets done planting our field, because we can do that next month. And we have missed out on harvesting wheat and stuff. Still could be some that are harvested, but looks like he's just about through with our, almost done planting. He's got one more pass down 2 sides, it looks like. Maybe the top. But he did a good job planting. We're going to go ahead and take over for him. But we got another crop in the ground. Now we won't be able to harvest this until next year, but it is in the ground, so it will be there when the time comes. Alright. Let's go ahead and raise that up, cut it off. Let's go ahead and refill. We're going to sell out our products here in just a minute. Hey, what's going on, Dan? Fill it up. And then close. Fill it up with fertilizer. Okay, well, we got our field harvested of oats, and we went ahead and planted canola there, and we purchased a field that had sorghum in it, and we harvested that. We're going to plant wheat there next month, but then we're going to do a couple of contracts. But first I'm going to sell these pallets over here. I have quite a few pallets to sell today, which is good. greenhouses have been putting in work, getting us things that we could make money off of. Our first pallet of bread. So lots of products this month, which is great. We do need to check our other production over there and see if it made any oil for us. Yes, it did. We have a pallet to sell. Perfect. Alright, so, alright, let's go ahead and look at contracts. I know we have a plowing contract. We're going to do it first because it pays the most. Alright, accept that. And then we have a few cultivation contracts. I was really hoping to get more harvesting contracts, but we just didn't. Alright, so we are going to field 8, which is over this way. But yeah, then we bought this field here. It had sorghum in it, so we were able to harvest it. Alright, field 8. Yeah, it's way on the other side. That's what I thought. Well, I don't know you in real life, but I'll be your friend. I mean, I have a lot of friends that I only know through gaming, so nothing wrong with that. We can be friends. Okay, good. Oh boy, a little off-roading there. Alright, so field number 8 is going to be right up here. Yeah, I was really wanting to harvest some of these fields that are ready, but not getting the contracts. There's like 7 fields that are ready for harvest, but none of them have been there for us. Maybe next month. Okay. Alright. But we might even be able to purchase another piece of land. It's possible. After doing the contracts, and we'll try to if we look on the map all the way over here, 52 has sorghum in it. How much was it? 46,000. It's very possible. Very possible we could buy that field. What's 50 got? Carrots I can't do. Grass I can't do. This one has sorghum too, but it's a lot more. Yeah, 78. I don't see us getting to that, but we possibly could buy 52 before the end of the month after we do contracts. Let's go ahead and make this smaller. But yeah, we very possibly could get another field, just depending on if we get any more contracts. We've only got, it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're not going to be able to fast forward time anymore. But we can refresh contracts a few times and see if that pops us up anything. I mean, we do have those cultivating contracts, but that's only 4,000. I really was hoping for some harvesting contracts. But they're not popping up. Just stuff we can't do. But like I said, we'll get the three cultivating contracts done anyway. So we'll just have to, and some of these fields maybe we could get contracts for them next month because they are harvestable for 2 months. So it's possible that we get them. But having 2 fields, next month we will be planting wheat in our field, and that's going to tie up our tractor. So it's kind of why I was hoping up for some some harvesting contracts. But we'll see what it gives us. But we are going to be ending this stream here when we get done with this contract, so we'll finish up August on Friday night, and hopefully now I could do some wood transporting contracts to be able to buy that field, and I may consider doing that off camera. In between now and Friday night. That way we can possibly buy the field. We'll just see where we are. This is going to put us over 40,000. So, yeah. I mean, it's hard not to do those wood transport contracts because that's another 14, so 24,000. Yeah. I'll be doing those off camera. Now the cultivating contracts I won't do off camera. I'll wait to do those with y'all, but I'm gonna do the wood transport in between. Or I don't know. It just depends on how much time I have. I may go ahead and do those 3 cultivating. It's only about $5,000. So I probably will do that and go ahead and move on to the next month before we start the next stream, which will be on Friday night. And that way we can possibly get that other field and harvest it. I mean, we should be able to if I do those contracts. But I'm not going to make y'all suffer through watching me drive logs back and forth all day, because it took like an hour to do that last time. And I'm not going to do that. I'll do it off camera. try to refresh contracts again. Yep, nothing. Lots of mowing contracts too. I really wish I had enough money to buy mowers, but I really need a second tractor too. So I really want to get another field. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I can to make enough money to buy that field. I think we're going to try to buy the one that is 70 something thousand. And I want to harvest it and turn around and plant barley in that one. So we will just have wheat and barley and canola planted. So if I can make another 40,000 between now and Friday, that's what I'm going to do. And if I do that, I should still be able to harvest the sorghum. Season sorghum. I should be able to still harvest it in September. So that's what we're going to try to do. Get that field, purchase it. So if I can make another $30-ish thousand between now and Friday, we'll be able to make, because this contract's paying us 13,000, and then with this, all right, well that's 3,700 there, and then 25,000 there. So yeah, that'll get us right where we need to be. I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to buy the bigger of the two fields, but if not, I'll be buying that one. Was it 48? Yeah, I think it was 48. Yep, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Try to buy field 48 for what, 78,000. I don't know if I can get there or not, but if not, we'll buy 52 because we'll be able to afford that one for sure. Okay, why'd you stop? Oh, because the line stopped there. Okay. I don't know why. Almost through. But yeah, this contract's gonna end the stream when we get done with it, because I got another stream in about it's weird that this doesn't have a line on it, but okay. I got another stream in about 45 minutes, so moved. We're going to be streaming the rest of the day, so I'm just going to take a little break in between each stream, stretch out, probably eat a snack or something in between. I'm going to be eating lunch here pretty soon, but it's been a productive day. We've made quite a bit of money. We were able to purchase a second field and
we're on our way to making getting another field. I mean, we basically have enough to, after this contract, to buy the one. But I'm gonna do the wood transport contracts off camera and the cultivating contracts off camera, and then try to purchase that field. If we can't purchase it and it hadn't been harvested, I may try to do a little bit of hoping that we can get it, not harvested, and buy it before the AI harvests the field. But I really wanted to harvest this field right here. It's oats, but yeah, just not happening. Did not let us. So I could buy other fields, but I want to keep the fields up near our house. I mean, I do want to eventually own all those fields up there, and possibly more. I mean, I don't know how long this series is going to go. It'll go until I feel like we've accomplished being a successful farm. But I do have an idea for another series that I want to do. It's just a matter of, I got to finish this one, because I really am, unless I run out of games that I want to play on stream, I don't want to start a second series, because then I'm recording or doing Farming Simulator, a lot more. I want to be able to play different games. I enjoy that. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I do appreciate y'all being with me here today. This is your again, if you haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, and it helps me and the channel grow, and I do appreciate all the support you give me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.